Welcome back to the Tree of Life Crochet Along. We are on part 59 of the Crochet Along and rows 14 and 15 of the flowers graph. And as you probably noticed, it ends at row number 13 and it just repeats from row number 2. And this is how it repeats. Okay, we're going to do rows 1 through 13. Well, we already did rows 1 through 13, and then it repeats from row 2 through 13, and then it repeats from row 2 through 6, and then the last is just single crochets. Okay, so what we're doing is a repeat of row number 2 and 3, and here are my written instructions. They're pretty simple, and you're pretty familiar with these stitches by now. We're on the third row of flowers, and it's just going to be a repetition of these rows, of a few rows till the end of the trees graph. I'm sorry, of the flowers graph. If you'd like to take a screenshot. Okay, let's get started. Okay, and for this row, we're just doing the 9 single crochets, the chain 1. We're going to skip these loops and hop over to the left side of the loops and do 9 more single crochets, chain 1, 9 single crochets, chain 1, over and over again. And we're going to start the row with 9 single crochets, and we already have our first one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 single crochets, and it's going to look like that. When you reach 9, you're going to have this one open loop over here. Okay, we're going to chain 1 and then push the loops to the other side of the work and hop over to the left side of the loops, and that very first available stitch right there, single crochet, we're going to start crocheting into that one. We're going to put 9 single crochets in. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, chain 1, skip these loops, push them to the other side, go into that first available single crochet, and we're going to put in 9 single crochets, and just keep doing that all the way down to the end of the row. Okay, 9 single crochets, chain 1, skip the loops, 9 single crochet, chain 1, skip the loops, and I will meet you back here at the end of this row. Alrighty, I am at the last flower of the row, and I'm going to chain 1, and there should be 4 spaces left. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to end the row with 4 single crochets. One, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, chain 1, turn and put a single into that first stitch. Alright, and we are ready for row number 15. Turn your work. Now we're back to the front of the blanket. And in this row, we are going to anchor our right and left loops. Okay, and we're going to start with one single crochet, and we already have it. Okay, we just put it in, and now we're going to put one single crochet with the right loop in the next stitch. So we're going to anchor that right loop. Okay, face them up. Okay, and just like that, you want to make sure that they're not twisted or crisscrossing each other. Okay, and try not to twist them. We're going to take that right loop and place it over the next single crochet. Okay, and we're going to anchor that loop into place with a single crochet, just like that. And then the directions say make 2 more single crochets. Okay, so move that loop out of the way and locate the next 2 stitches. 1 and 2, and then single crochet into this chain 1 space right here, just right into the space, put a single crochet, and then 2 more single crochets, 1 and 2. And that is 5 single crochets all together after we anchor that right loop. Okay, and now we are going to anchor the left loop with the next single crochet. Okay, so place that left loop down. Let's make sure it's positioned right, and then put it right over that next single crochet. Okay, and I can see the single crochet through the loop. Okay, anchor that loop down with a single crochet. There we go. Okay, now the left loop is anchored and the middle loop is free, and we'll get it next time. And now we are going to make 3 single crochets. Okay, into the very next stitch, 1, 2, and 3, and now we're going to anchor the right loop down. Okay, so let's position it over that next single crochet, and make a single crochet, and there we go, it's anchored down. And now we're going to make 5 single crochets, 2, 1, and 2. Okay, one, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're going to anchor the left loop down over the next single crochet. Just like so. Okay, and now 1, 2, and 3 single crochets, and then anchor the next flower right loop down over that next single crochet. Okay, be sure to go in the loop and not through one of the single crochet or one of the chains. Okay, because you want to be able to move it around just like that. And now we're going to make 5 single crochets. Okay, I'm going to do this once more with you till the end of the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single crochets, and then anchor the left loop down in the next stitch. Okay, single crochet. Okay, now that one's anchored. And now we're going to make 3 single crochets. So make 3 single crochets between every flower. And then you start anchoring them down. Anchor the right loop, 5 single crochets. Anchor the left loop, 3 single crochets. Okay, do that all the way across. And here are the, whoops, sorry. Here are the instructions again, in case you didn't write them down. This is what we're doing all the way to the end, and I will meet you at the end of this row. Okay, I'm towards the end of the row, and I just did the next to the last flower here. Okay, I anchored the left loop down. So we're between flowers. So I'm going to put in 3 single crochets. And now I'm going to anchor the right loop of my last flower. Okay, position it over that stitch. And put a single crochet, and now it's anchored in place. And now we're going to put in 5 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, and now we're going to anchor that left loop down in over the next single crochet. Okay. There we go. And now between flowers, 1, 2, 3, and we have 3 more single crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Alrighty, and now we have our right and left loops of our third row of flowers anchored down. We're going to chain 1, turn, and put a single crochet into that first stitch. Alrighty, I will see you in the next video.